0, 1. Let's get started.
Gamer. What do we spend the most time on more than anything else? Games? I think so. Pretty much the only limited resource in economics is time. Because once you have time, you can't get more of it. You've only got what is given to you. So The Sims is a monopoly because they control how we spend our time. A monopoly in economics just means paying to win, owning the most land, owning the most assets, owning the most stuff. And also in economics, it creates a, oligopoly, which means there's one empire to rule them all. Now this isn't good for consumers or from a financial point of view. It creates a free, black market, such as pirating games, selling accounts, selling Steam ID keys, selling consoles, all the riffraff that comes with that. I thought I would look into why Sims is a monopoly and why they keep leaking these roadmaps so damn early. I've got a few screenshots that I'll read off from my phone because I was interested to see if EA and Rockstar work together. EA being Electronic Arts, The Sims, FIFA, all that stuff, and Rockstar being Red Dead Redemption, GTA, all that kind of shooters. And they don't work together, but in 2008, EA did try to buy Take-Two Interactive, which is Rockstar pretty much. And I thought that was a really interesting point to take because instead of doing that, they declined the offer, and what they made was the game It Takes Two. EA and Take-Two Interactive combined to make a game, dual income for the both of them. Like, It Takes Two is now available on EA Play. So they've got a contract. They're working together. So what I find interesting about this partnership is that Red Dead and GTA and The Sims are some of the biggest simulation games in the market right now. They've cornered the market. They've got it kept. They've got us kept under their boot in that little small space of those three games, and FIFA. And NBA, the National Basketball Association over in America, actually extended their agreements with Take-Two Interactive and EA to keep having MBK 22, I think that's what it's called. I don't know the sports games, sorry. But that was in 2011, and then I saw another Reddit thread who presented us with three choices. Would you take EA, Ubisoft, or Take-Two out of the three big ballers in the game market? Some of the answers were actually really cool. Like, I found out that Ubisoft are currently trying to move their gaming subscription to the console as well as keeping it on PC, whereas EA and Rockstar are not PC friendly. They are console all the way because Microsoft and Samsung and Android, and then you've got friggin' Xbox, and then you've got PS5, and none of these corporations talk together because they don't want you to. They don't want you to be playing games back and forth on different devices. They want a household. Everyone has their own device, but it can't be different devices. I can't have a PlayStation and Dad have a PC. We both need PlayStations or we both need PC, especially if we want to do anything online together. And it sucks. It sucks. Because Take-Two pretty much controls the GTA Red Dead Online, and then they've also got Bethesda, which is Elder Scrolls, Fallout. They've got all the Candy Crush, they've got the Warzone, they've got the Activision, they've got legacy titles to add to the PC Game Pass, they've got high profile titles like Mafia trilogies, GTAs, Borderlands and Bioshocks, Darkness. EA pretty much is like owning all the first person shooters without owning Destiny. And you get all the sports games too, like Madden and NHL, and then Ubisoft pretty much is just left with Assassin's Creed and Tom Clancy. So there's not that much choice left, really. It's just sad to see that the market has been cornered so hard. We've been pushed into this tiny little box where we have to pay to win. Like, The Sims has over 100 DLCs right now. DLC meaning downloadable content. that you have to pay from 10 to 50 New Zealand dollars for. And they've just released a roadmap, which I don't think they've leaked. I say released because I think it's the marketing strategy, which is showing all the new stuff that is coming, all the new updates that'll break the game even more, all the game breaks that need to be fixed and patched already. One new expansion pack, probably 4 new kits at this point. It's crazy. Keep releasing the kits and pushing the kits and hyping up the kits, because the kits are the $10 ones. They're the most cheapest and most affordable option for a DLC for The Sims, whereas the expansion packs are the big ones, and they have to actually put some work and put their back into it to make it look good. Like, when they released fairies recently, I was a bit disappointed that it was so bad. Fairies have been something that players have been asking for since The Sims 3, which is obviously so much better because okay, here we go. In The Sims 3, you could buy DLC, but you did not have to buy 3 DLCs to 1. It was a 3-to-1 ratio, because in 4 we've got Solani, we've got Jungle Adventure, we've got Outdoor Retreat, we've got Fairies, we've got Cottage Living, we've got another nature one. That's 6. Whereas in The Sims 3, there was 1, and it was World Adventures, and it took you to the different worlds like all those packs I just listed do, but for the price of $50 instead of like $150. It's just inflation, and it's corporation over greed. No, Assassin's Creed, no, more like corporation greed. Am I right? I mean, it's just getting ridiculous at this point. It's getting unaffordable, it's getting pirated, it's getting stolen, and I don't promote or condone that behaviour, but I can't blame it either, because I understand why that is happening. It's just sad. It's really sad to see. So if we jump back to the economical point of view for a minute, invest your stocks in EA, invest your stocks in the gaming companies, invest your stocks in the gaming software, it's all going up right now, because even though it's a beautiful day outside, it's a Sunday, and most people my age will be hungover. So no one's getting the sun, no one's getting the serotonin. Instead, they're laying in bed and they're playing their games. I do the same. We need to get out there and start doing stuff. I think the world has become a lot sadder since we stopped going out and trying new things. And we're just afraid to do that, you know, and I'm not afraid anymore. I won't be. I've got my things to keep me unafraid, and I've got my people to keep me loved. That's basically all that you need. You don't need to be buying into the monopolies. Sims 4 is a monopoly right now. It is pay to win. It is collect all the packs and collect all the DLC, and then you'll have the best game ever. Apart from, it all doesn't work out in the end. The games don't even work. They break, they glitch, they delete your saves. Humans don't do that to you. Just saying. All of that to say, get outside, touch some grass, hug your friends, love your family. Your girl be yapping and the audio be shit.